What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. So in today's video, we're going to talk about YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming. And before I get to what we're really going to talk about, I want to say that I think YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming is one of the best platforms to stream on if you're trying to have people that watch you, organically and trying to come over to your stream and to your channel and, possibly build a community over here. So I think that's one of the best things about it that you can do with YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming. But there are things that definitely hold it back, kind of an Achilles heel to it, to why I think people would just rather stay on Twitch, Facebook, Kick, or anything else like that. So let's go over a couple of those things, and hopefully this is quick and painless. By the way, I think a lot of these problems that I talk about honestly come from YouTube not caring about streaming as much anymore like they used to about 3-4 years ago, and now they're going after the shorts content. So YouTube Shorts, they're going after TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. So they're going after all those guys instead of focusing on you live streaming. But in saying that, they're also starting to move over to the podcasting space, and they're trying to do that because everyone's watching podcasts or listening to podcasts now. And it's just weird that in between those two things of having live streaming, then going over the shorts, now coming back over to podcasting, which is essentially live streaming, they haven't really fixed anything to help the viewer and streamer connection kind of be a better bond to each other, like how Twitch is, where if I'm on Twitch right now and people redeem and they do a bunch of other stuff, that there's just a better connection, better community that they have right there. And it seems like YouTube just got lazy in trying to bridge that gap, which obviously they had the power to do it. So I don't know, it's very weird. So the first thing that I would say YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming is having a problem is having viewers find the live streams themselves. Now, there's a very specific way to find them, and in doing so, it's just convoluted. It makes no sense, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. But for people to find live streams on what they want to watch, whether it's Call of Duty, Valorant, iRacing, it doesn't even matter. Whatever game that you want to find, just trying to find that content itself is just a whole hassle. You literally have to do a bunch of steps just to find that live stream, and then the workarounds to doing that really don't make any sense. So I'll show you guys here in a sec. So to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about by how YouTube has discoverability but no discoverability, this is like my homepage right now. So the only thing that's live is this Fab TV is actually live right now, which go watch him. He's a fun Minecraft streamer. I think he used to play with he plays with Dr. Lupo. But anyway, looking at the home screen right now, there's only one person live, and there's actually plenty of people live right now that I follow, but it's not showing any of them. So what you have to do is scroll all the way down here on the left and go to live, the live tab, and you can see all these live things right now, but none of that's in particular to anybody that I follow. So it literally just has the news, some lo-fi music, and then it's talking about SpaceX. So like none of that stuff is really particular to like anybody YouTube gaming right now. And as I keep scrolling down, it's still the same thing. So like now they have live gaming, and it kind of gets down to this, and it's still nothing I really am in particularly looking for, just like you guys aren't really looking for any of this. So even if I go to gaming and I look up, say, a Valorant stream right here, and I go to Valorant, it's like bro, it's not bringing up anything. So I hit home again, now it refreshed, but this is based on your subscription and watch history, so there should be somebody that's live streaming this, or there should be something that says like, hey, this is where all the Valorant live streams are at. And I keep scrolling, there's literally nothing. But let's go to like Let's Plays, there's nothing there. Recents, it should show somebody streaming this game. And like that's the main thing, is like you can find, there's so much content out there that people can find you if you're just randomly streaming. But if I do anything else, there's really nothing else I can really do. Like there's literally nothing to find people that's streaming, but the discoverability is there. Like all this content that you guys make, you make a quick video, quick highlight video, you can be found. But if you were to live stream, it just, for some reason, you just can't be found. So the number one way that is painless for me whenever I'm trying to actually find someone that's live streaming the game that I want to play, or any content that I want to watch, whether it's being like an iRacing race or something like that, you literally have to go and type whatever you want, then live stream. Then you would have to go to filters and go all the way to live. And look, that's just too many steps for someone that wants to just watch like simple content in comparison to Twitch or even Kick, where you literally just go to said game, they just drops everybody that's in a you know, a package there. So that, I mean, that's frustrating, but literally I did all that, and look at how many people are live playing this game right now with, you know, varying viewers. You know, there's somebody that has 3 viewers. This guy has 176, and you know, he was just doing whatever. So literally, it doesn't really go to how, you know, the top guy that has all the viewers right now. It just goes to who's ever streaming that game, and that's great. That's what you kind of want. You know, all these thumbnails really pop out, and that's really nice to have. You know, this guy has you know, this new kind of KO thing. Is like, all the stuff is cool. People put a lot of effort into, you know, getting you to come into their live stream, but the way that YouTube, you know, the algorithm works is you barely get to see that unless you were just watching another live streamer's content, and then it gets, you know, kind of fed into your feed. So there's just a lot of problems with that, and that's just like the main thing that I think needs fixing. So getting into point number 2, as we watch TimTheTatman, go find him. He's a funny dude. I love watching Tim. But getting into point number 2, for the reason why YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming definitely has a struggle, at least in my opinion, is the lack of integration with chat, and for the streamer and for the viewer, the lack of integrations to do things. And what I really mean by that is, like, if you're on Twitch or even Facebook, I think Facebook has something like this too, where if you want to interact with the stream without actually, you know, having to talk to people, you can do something like channel points, where you can redeem something and have somebody do anything like you know, 5 push-ups, get hit with a pie in the face. I don't know, man. Just there's, you know, there's redemptions that you could do, and it's integrated into the system once you use like Streamlabs or Stream Elements or something like that. But when it comes to, you know, YouTube, the platform itself, it doesn't have anything like that. So like, really, all I can really do is come over to the right and do super chats, super sticker, membership, something like that. Even go to reactions. But if you ever go to anybody else that's live streaming, it's not there, it's not built in. So if you guys are familiar with both platforms, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I think that's just a big key piece that the streamer and the viewer would actually miss, where they, you know, they could hit you know, redeem, you know, Tim, take off your hat so you can see the dent in the back of your, or you know, the dent on the top of your head. So there's just things like that, you know, kind of just, it feels lacking, you know what I mean, for such a platform that has that much power behind it. So the last thing that's holding content creators back when they're trying to get to YouTube live stream or YouTube gaming, whichever one you guys want to call it, I really got to figure out what I want to call it. But the last thing that really kind of irks me, and I think is an annoyance, I'm not sure if YouTube can fix this or change things or whatever. But right now you're watching the R6 Major, and this is a live event. You guys, everything I'm showing you guys is live events. But if you're the content creator, you make your thumbnail, you make your, you know, your marketing ploy to tell people like, hey, not quitting till I get 50 wins or something like that. You do all that, you bring your 1,000 viewers over, or however many viewers you get people to come into that stream. And if you get your network connection messed up and it gets knocked offline, that whole stream is just like pushed into the algorithm now, and then you have to go and create a whole nother stream that competes pretty much with that exact same algorithm. And that just is really annoying. And for the people that are trying to watch things, if something like that happens, if you're on Twitch, and this is really the main thing, is if you're on Twitch and someone has a disconnection or there's a disconnection issue, you just wait a couple minutes, and if they come back live, they're live. There's nothing for you to have to really refresh or, you know, wait like 10-15 minutes for it to pop up. If there's a disconnection here in this live stream, they literally have to make a whole nother stream kind of saying that it's the second stream of it, and they have to go through this whole, you know, kind of, you know, dog and pony show to get people to come right back to the stream. And I think a problem that you'll face is you'll have people go to the old live stream and they're watching things from the beginning like 7-8 hours ago. These events right now are usually like 7-8 hours, like this right now they're about 2 hours into this one. But to have that problem, you're really starting all over, and it just causes you a big headache of trying to get your viewers back. So yeah, those are a couple of things I think YouTube gaming, YouTube streaming is just lacking behind, or they got lazy and they just haven't really put in a fix for it yet. And I think these are easy fixes that they can do to fix some of these problems. And I think it would definitely grow a new platform, a new streaming base. And these things I feel are just holding it back from, you know, trying to take out Twitch or another streaming platform. Things like Kick or something like that. So it's great, man. I definitely tell people, go ahead and just try YouTube streaming for, you know, a couple of times. I've had some of my best streams have been off making a YouTube stream, but you know, just put the effort in, put the thumbnails in, do things like that, just make the marketing good for you and see what happens, man. I would say, you know, give it a week or so just streaming. I don't know how many times you stream you know, during the month, but try a stream and see what happens with it. I think you would definitely end up enjoying it for a little bit of time, and you'll find the same problems that I found YouTube streaming. That's why I'm honestly still over on Twitch and trying to get over on Kick and, you know, try things like that. But as far as everything else goes, those are the main things, man. But I still think it's one of the best platforms. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. Y'all take care. Give me your opinions on everything I just talked about, you know, in the comments below. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys next time.